Hi everyone, William Weyser is back, and now it's time to complete William Weyser hopes for a better month with more about our movie. And the first thing that I want to talk about it is Paramount is the production company along with PBS Kids. I talked about Drew Carey Production Company earlier, and I told Rick about three production companies: Paramount, Warner Brothers, and PBS Kids. I told Rick that I got introduced to Warner Brothers in the Teletubbies Bedtime Stories and Lullabies VHS because that was what introduced me to both Warner Brothers and Teletubbies. And I have a lot of Teletubbies videos produced by Warner Brothers before the distribution rights were given to Paramount. And as Nick Yuckywood said, well, it's better than Disney. And our movie will be produced by both Paramount and PBS Kids, because that was what we decided on. And all 7 US Boohbah DVDs were distributed by Paramount, and one of the DVDs, which is Boohbah Umbrella, has one of the 6 opening trailers for a movie, and that's the PBS Kids DVD from PBS Kids and Paramount Home Entertainment commercial. And other DVDs have that commercial as well. And the rest of this contains how scenes work. Our opening prologue will be similar to scenes from Barney's Sensational Day, Barney's Great Adventure, and the SpongeBob SquarePants movie. In Barney's Sensational Day and Barney's Great Adventure, it has the dinosaurs getting ready to watch a movie, but Barney's Sensational Day has the full advantage of showing Barney and BJ on screen, getting their popcorn, and getting ready to watch Captain Pickle Saves the Day. Except it's just a pretend movie. And the 2 dinosaurs are excited to watch this because it shows them eating their popcorn and watching the movie on the big screen, which is bigger than a TV, as BJ pointed out. In Barney's Great Adventure, Barney, BJ, and Baby Bop get excited to watch the movie, but they're not on screen while saying it. While saying their lines as if they're getting ready. I mean, if Baby Bop saw that scene from Barney's Sensational Day, and she's not in the special, she'd say, "You win this round, BJ." And I'm pretty sure that I've seen Barney's Sensational Day more than Barney's Great Adventure. But that's what I've seen of them. And as for the SpongeBob SquarePants movie, the opening prologue for that has a bunch of pirates on their pirate ship getting ready to sail their way to the movie theaters while singing a song, grabbing their popcorn, and getting ready to watch the SpongeBob SquarePants movie. Even though Upload New Boohbah Episodes is a TV movie, it'll start with Rick and I getting their popcorn in the movie theater, or a movie theater, and getting ready to watch the movie. And we'll see how it works around that. The title card. The title card for it will be like this in terms of this movie's poster. Upload New Boohbah Episodes. And this is a PBS Kids original movie. And the title card for it is made the exact same way that you would see from the Boohbah show. Because it's exactly the same. And you know it from there. the hotel and meeting room scene. The idea for the hotel scene that I had in mind was that I wanted this to be like in the way of Swindle, a Nickelodeon original movie, where Willie and Ricky go to a hotel and grab random people that are in their hotel rooms, and then we go to a room that we call the meeting room, and we explain to everybody what's going on. And Rick's idea was that there's a scene from Home Alone 2, Lost in New York, and we want to do a scene kind of like that, where an old black and white movie is shown on TV, and count to 10 or something, and skips several numbers and shoots, and there's a bunch of shooting and a bunch of people getting worried or confused. Keep the change, you filthy animal. And it involves Grandpa in the bathroom with that scene. And if you've seen the clip, you can see it better than me explaining it. The inside scene. There is a scene where all 7 main cast members and all 7 characters will explain or give us insight as to why we are Boohbah fans, and I still have yet to do that video where I explain how I got my obsession of Boohbah back when toy versions of those characters appeared on Deal or No Deal, and I went to the library after that, grabbed a Boohbah VHS, checked it out, watched it, and that's how I got my obsession back. And I'd like to know, how the other cast members and characters are obsessed with Boohbah, besides just me. Think about Flippers. Knowing that Flippers is Sophie Hansel's favorite Boohbah episode, there will be a scene where it's basically the news. And Ricky will say to everybody, when life gets you down, all you've got to do is think about Flippers. And this whole month has gotten me down with life. And speaking of main cast and characters, I said in that video of the main cast and characters and stuff like that Willie Blackman is played by me, and he's the team captain, Boohbah's biggest fan, and toy fans, or toy versions of the Boohbahs appeared on Deal or No Deal, and that's what helped him become Boohbah's biggest fan. Ricky Burns, played by Rick Rampezanetti, is Willie's best friend, and the Boohbah team captain's assistant, aka the co-captain, and it's one of his favorite children's shows. As for Ashley Kelly Simmons, played by Sophie Hansel, she is Willie Blackman's love interest, and she's also interested in Flippers, and she's a cutie. Gordon Thomas, played by Isaiah Smith, is the cool one, and is interested in streams because it's his favorite episode. Clayton Grant, played by Mitchell Hodak, is the smart one, and he's also interested in sports and video games. And he would be a tough player to beat in sports and video games, and a really tough one to be smarter than him. And in real life, that's the same thing. Kelly Kirby, played by Kelly Bowling, is nice and friendly to all the teammates, And the same thing goes for Ed Bundy, played by CQ Soya, who's the most excitable who's the most excitable team member of the group. And that's how, that's the characteristics of these characters. But I want to give them more than what I just gave. And the only way that I find out is if the members of the Boohbah team tells me what they're interested in and what their characteristics are and what their characteristics are about. You have until the time we make our movie to decide on that. Rick, Sophie, Isaiah, Mitchell, or Mitch, Kelly, and CQ, let me know about that, because Rick and I have been talking about this for a long time, and we need your help. The 2 dancing scenes, obviously I'm going to be doing the wonderful wobbly dance to Last One Standing, and Rick is dancing again and again and again to Who Let the Dogs Out, because I think we planned on this for a long time. And finally, upload new Boohbah Episodes, the musical. There's one special feature, and it's a playlist. It's a playlist that I created where the Boohbahs dance, whether warm-up dance or aim dance, to certain songs, and the song that I'm dancing to and the song that Rick is dancing to are 2 of the 20-something songs that I have right now, and I'm going to be adding more of those until we make our movie. Well, that's it for William Weyser Hopes for a Better Month, and now it's time to finally wash our hands clean of January and hope that February will be a lot better, because on February the 8th, I'm going to be doing Thomas and Friends Songs Week, where I do 10 at least Thomas and Friends videos, because the goal I'm trying to reach there, if I'm fast enough to do it, is make it in between 50 to 60 videos. And tomorrow I will go back to doing more Boohbah dancing videos, and I hope that they all have likes and 0 dislikes, and they will all go to 100%. Sure, not easy, but there's always hope. Well, I guess that's about it, and I'll see you tomorrow on the first day of the month of love, also known as February. Until then, bye-bye.